Hey everyone, Technomentary here. In today's video, we're going to review iOS 26.1, the latest update on the iPhone 12 Pro. We're going to talk about some of the main features, the battery life, performance, and if you should update to this version or not. So let's dive right into it. So first thing is, if you haven't done so, you can now go into your setting, general, software update, and you'll see iOS 26.1, the official version. For this phone, it took about 3 gigs of storage, so if you don't have enough storage, you need to make some storage in order to download and install this update. Now, when you do install the update, first thing you're going to notice is a little bit of change in the UI. For example, in the setting UI, you can see here this summarizing each of the main settings here. When you click on it, other things you're going to also notice are around liquid glass display here in the display and brightness setting. There's a setting now where you can see the difference in the tint here. You can also see a change in the phone here, haptics, that is now available, so that whenever you're connected or disconnected on a phone, you'll get a haptic feedback. So as you can see here, if I go in the phone setting, there is a new option to enable or disable haptics as well. Now there's also an update for the fitness app to now finally be able to create your own custom workout, which again in the past you weren't able to do. Now you can actually make your own custom workout as well. Now there's also an update to the alarm and the clock, where instead of just simply tapping to stop it, you have to now swipe, which changes a little bit of the muscle memory. And then there's also been an update to FaceTime audio quality improvements as well. Now there's also an update if you're using external mic to input gain, which wasn't possible in the previous version. And then here in the Safari, you're going to notice a little bit more padding around the search bar, which allows you to, again, search a little bit better and see the text more clear, and this animation as well. So again, those are some of the main updates here. Now, one of the bigger updates you might have not seen or considered looked at it in the settings here. If you go to general, software update, automatic update, what used to be rapid updates, now they have just basically consolidated that into automatically install, which means if you set this up, your phone will automatically download and install iOS updates whenever it's available. It's connected to Wi-Fi and charging and locked as well. So you won't even have to come here to update your phone. It'll automatically do it if you have that on. But you might want to turn it off if you don't want automatic updates. So those are some of the bigger updates here. Now there are other updates around Apple Intelligence, expanding to a few more languages and live translation on AirPods as well. But the biggest thing you're probably thinking about is the battery life on this device. Now, the iPhone 12, if you remember, released back in 2020. So if you still are using this phone, now depending on your battery health here, you're going to have slight different experiences. But overall, this update does not impact the battery. It does not cause any battery drain that we've seen on our device here that we use since the update. The phone does not get hot or anything like that. So that's good news for this update. So if you're having this issue in the previous version on iOS 26, you might consider updating to this version. And finally, in terms of performance here, I am running most of the apps here without any issues. As you can see here, you can pretty much launch any apps without any issues, and that should be the case because this phone is still a great device if you're still using it even in 2025, although it is now over 5 years. Again, that's kind of our feedback on iOS 26.1 is if you're already on iOS 26, you definitely want to get on this version because it has some important bug fixes and security updates. If you're still on 18, you can probably stay on 18 till iOS 26.2 or 3 comes out, where it's more supported and it's fully hashed out in that version. And that's what I want to hear from you. If you have updated any of your phone to iOS 26.1, how's your experience like? Do share it in the comment section, and for more reviews like this, consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next one.